Matt Canning, bodybuildingpro.com. We are here at the 2013 Toronto Pro Super Show in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm here with Nick the Beast Scott, champion wheelchair IFBB pro bodybuilder. And I have to say champion, Nick, for no other reason than the speech and the guest posting that you did yesterday. There are other reasons, but on the basis of that alone, I'd call you a champion. It was amazing. It was inspirational. Well-deserved standing ovation by the crowd. They loved it. On that note, there's going to be a lot of people, we've all met them, just normal day-to-day people who make excuses. They can't go to the gym, they can't eat better, they can't do things that will help improve their lifestyle. Yet here you are, overcoming so many obstacles. You don't make excuses. What's your advice for those people who make excuses? What would you say to them to help them take their lifestyle to the next level?
And you know, if people want to actually make a difference in their lives and stuff, they got to realize an excuse is a well-planned lie. And it's about taking your priorities ahead of things. Because you make an excuse because it's not a priority in your life. You don't want it that bad. If you want it so bad as you can breathe, you'll make it a priority. And it's like, how do I make this happen? This comes from my heart. I'm so passionate about it that I want the world to know about the wheelchair bodybuilding, about the IFBB Pro wheelchair, division, and about the merge around the world. It's like, I do this because I love it. Because a lot of people make excuses because they're not passionate about it. They don't want it bad enough. And they got to realize that it's like, in order to make things happen, you got to succeed. You got to educate yourself. Whatever you're doing, whatever niche it is, you become awesome at it. And you hear that thing, it's like there's no I in a team, right? But there's two I's in winning. In order to have a winning team, you have to be an I player on a winning team. And as athletes, you want to be the best that you can be, so when you add yourself to a company or to something else, you can be an asset to that company. The only way you're going to take yourself to the next level if you're actually an I player because you're awesome at what you do. So if you want to make excuses, it's not a priority in your life. It doesn't mean that much to you. But if you want to succeed, you got to have something more to say. Like, everybody's like, well, I do it for myself. I want to get in a better health. That's not good enough. I want to be the best that I can be to show others that I'm dead serious about what I do. And you got to have that passion, you got to have that drive. And if you do that, you'll succeed at whatever you do. It doesn't matter if it's fitness, business, life, or whatever you're trying to achieve. It's the same thing. You got to have a desire. You got to have that eye of the tiger. You got to be so hungry that you want it so bad that you can taste it beyond. And that's how you succeed. And that's the bottom line. For you that make excuses, you don't want it bad enough. So don't make excuses and just do it. No excuses. That's how I roll, baby.
Thanks, Nick. Well, I think, Nick overcame so much and he has no excuses. What excuse do you have? What excuse do I have? And that's why I really wanted to get here to talk to Nick. Most inspirational poser of the night by far, standing ovation. Everybody loved you. Nick, thanks so much for what you do to be an inspiration for all of us, definitely myself included.
To me, like when people see me do this stuff, it's truly not about me or the wheelchair bodybuilding or the wheelchair dancing. It's about to show others that anything is possible, to show you guys to be the best you can be. Yeah, I may not be able to do certain things, with my legs, but I do the best that I can. Because like when I was laying in that hospital bed, I wish that the wreck would have taken my life. I wish I would have died. I got so depressed, my weight went up to 300 pounds. But I realized, what's the one thing you gain from losing everything?
Perspective.
That's right. And when you hit rock bottom, what you got to realize is you still have a rock. And it's truly about a perspective and also your priorities. Because if you can understand to be the best you can be, you'll feel better about yourself and you'll succeed something beyond. And it is about the wheelchair bodybuilding, because I wanted to see the IFBB Pro wheelchair division make it to the Olympia stage. So I gotta show the world that I'm the real deal. But again, it's about showing others that anything's possible. And without the passion that I have, I would have never had Bodybuilder.com support. I would have never saw Muscle Farm support. So it's like having those, but and then having so many companies turn you down no after no. To get here, it's 7.5 years in the process to make this stuff happen. I got turned down thousands of times, doors slammed in my face, no after no, but I kept going because it was something inside here. Because without a passion, without a desire, you're gonna give up. You're gonna make excuses because it's gonna get tough. And when it gets tough, that's when the true warrior has to step up to rise to the occasion. And it was one man that changed my life, was Mick Skinner with Bodybuilder.com. He gave me the one chance to prove myself, and now Here we are, and you saw it live.
I did. Here we are, Nick, exactly. Here in the 2013 Toronto Pro Super Show. I will post all the footage of Nick Guest posing. It was a great job. Here with Nick Scott, the bodybuilding.com booth, Toronto Pro Super Show. Thank you. Thanks, Nick, so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out to do this.
Thank you.